Welcome to the Exponential English Podcast. This is a place to slow down, to breathe, and to learn English naturally. Today, we are going to talk about the weather in English. This is a very useful topic because people talk about the weather all the time. They talk about it with friends, with neighbors, with coworkers, with taxi drivers, and even with strangers. Weather is one of the easiest ways to start a conversation in English. Why? Because it is simple, safe, and universal. Everybody has a weather. Everybody feels hot, cold, wet, or windy. So if you want to sound more natural in English, learning how to talk about the weather is a great place to start. In this lesson, we will learn common weather words, natural weather expressions, and simple ways to use weather for small talk. And do not worry if your English is not perfect. You do not need perfect English to have a good conversation. You just need a few useful words, a few simple phrases, and some confidence. So let's begin. First, let's talk about basic weather vocabulary. These are the words you will hear again and again in everyday English. Let's start with the sky. If the sun is bright and the sky is clear, we say it is sunny. Sunny. It is sunny today. What a sunny afternoon. I love sunny weather. If the sky is full of clouds, we say it is cloudy. Cloudy. It looks cloudy this morning. It is cloudy, but not raining. I think it will be cloudy all day. If water is falling from the sky, we say it is rainy, or we simply say it is raining. Rainy. Raining. It is rainy today. It is raining outside. We need an umbrella because it is raining. If snow is falling, we say it is snowy, or we say it is snowing. Snowy. Snowing. It is snowy in winter. It is snowing right now. The roads are dangerous because it is snowing. If the air is moving strongly, we say it is windy. Windy. It is very windy today. Hold your hat. It is windy outside. I do not want to go to the beach because it is too windy. Now let's talk about temperature. If the temperature is very high, we say it is hot. Hot. It is hot today. It is too hot to walk outside. I need some cold water. It is so hot. If it is a little hot but still pleasant, we often say warm. Warm. It is warm this afternoon. The water is nice and warm. I like warm weather. If the temperature is a little low but not too cold, we often say cool. Cool. It is cool this evening. You may need a light jacket because it is cool outside. Spring mornings are often cool. If the temperature is low, we say cold. Cold. It is cold today. My hands are cold. I do not like cold weather. If it is extremely cold, we can say freezing. Freezing. It is freezing outside. I am freezing. Please close the window. It is freezing in here. Now let's learn two more very useful words. The first word is breeze. A breeze is a soft, gentle wind, not a strong wind, not a storm, just a light, pleasant wind. There is a nice breeze today. I love sitting outside when there is a cool breeze. The breeze feels good on a hot day. The next word is pouring. Pouring means raining very heavily. Not just light rain, a lot of rain. Listen to this sentence. It is pouring outside. Or, it is pouring rain. If somebody says that, they mean the rain is very strong. So now, let's quickly review. Sunny means full of sun. Cloudy means full of clouds. Rainy means there is rain. Snowy means there is snow. Windy means there is a lot of wind. Hot means high temperature. Warm means pleasantly hot. Cool means slightly cold. Cold means low temperature. Freezing means very, very cold. A breeze is a gentle wind. Pouring means raining very heavily. Good. Now let's move to common weather sentences. These are short, natural sentences that English speakers use every day. It is sunny today. It is cloudy this morning. It is raining again. It is snowing outside. It is really windy today. It is hot and humid. It is warm and nice. It is cool this evening. It is cold today. It is freezing this morning. There is a nice breeze. It is pouring outside. You can use these sentences when you talk about the weather with almost anyone. Very simple, very useful. Now let's make them a little more natural. Native speakers often add words like really, a bit, pretty, so, or kind of. For example, it is really hot today. It is a bit chilly this morning. It is pretty windy outside. It is so cold today. It is kind of cloudy right now. These small words make your English sound softer and more natural. Now let's learn some weather expressions and idioms. These are very common in English, and they can make your speech more interesting. The first one is, it's raining cats and dogs. This means it is raining very heavily. It does not mean real cats and dogs are falling from the sky. It is just a funny expression. Listen to this example. Wow, it is raining cats and dogs out there. Or, I was going to go for a walk, but it is raining cats and dogs. Now, a small note. This expression is common and many learners know it, but in everyday life, many people also just say, it is pouring. So both are useful. The next expression is 4 seasons in one day. This expression means the weather changes very quickly. Maybe it is sunny in the morning, rainy in the afternoon, windy in the evening, and cold at night. That is 4 seasons in one day. Here is an example. The weather here is crazy. It is like 4 seasons in one day. Or, bring a jacket and an umbrella. This city gets 4 seasons in one day. That expression is especially useful in places with very unpredictable weather. Now let's look at an expression that sounds like weather, but is actually about health. Under the weather. If you say, I am feeling under the weather, it means you do not feel well. Maybe you are tired. Maybe you have a headache. Maybe you feel a little sick. For example, I am not going out tonight. I am feeling a little under the weather. Or, she stayed home from work because she was under the weather. This expression does not usually mean very serious illness. It often means mild sickness. Now let's learn another expression. Every cloud has a silver lining. This means that even in a bad situation, there is usually something good. Maybe not at first, maybe not immediately, but something positive can still come from it. Here is an example. I missed my train, but every cloud has a silver lining. I had time to get a coffee and relax. Or, losing that job was hard, but every cloud has a silver lining. I found a better one later. This is a very positive expression. Now let's learn, come rain or shine. This means you will do something no matter what happens, even if the weather is bad, even if conditions are not perfect. For example, I go for my morning walk, come rain or shine. Or, we will be there tomorrow, come rain or shine. This expression shows commitment. It shows that you are serious. Now let's review the expressions. It's raining cats and dogs means heavy rain. 4 seasons in one day means the weather changes very quickly. Under the weather means feeling a little sick. Every cloud has a silver lining means there is something good in every bad situation. Come rain or shine means no matter what happens. Very good. Now let's talk about something extremely important. How do we actually use weather in conversation? This is where weather becomes more than vocabulary. It becomes a social tool. Weather is one of the best ways to break the ice. To break the ice means to start a conversation in a friendly, easy way. Imagine you are in an elevator, or waiting for a bus, or standing next to someone in a shop. You want to say something, but you do not know what. Talking about the weather is a great choice. Why? Because it is not too personal. It is not too serious. It is not controversial. It is easy. And the other person can answer easily too. Here are some common ways to start. Nice day, isn't it? Beautiful weather today, isn't it? It is really hot today, isn't it? Pretty cold this morning, isn't it? Looks like rain. It is windy out there. Can you believe this weather? These are excellent small talk starters. Now let's talk about how to continue the conversation. This is very important. Do not stop after one sentence. A good small talk conversation often has 3 simple steps. Step 1, make a comment. Step 2, agree or respond. Step 3, add a little more. For example, nice day, isn't it? Yeah, it is beautiful. Perfect weather for a walk. Do you see the pattern? One person starts, the other person agrees, then that person adds something small. Let's try another one. It is really hot today, isn't it? Yes, it is. I think it is even hotter than yesterday. Very natural. Here's another one. Looks like rain. Yeah, the sky is getting really dark. I hope I get home before it starts. Again, simple and natural. Now let's practice some full small talk examples. Listen carefully to how the conversation flows. Nice day, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. Not too hot, not too cold. Yeah, this is my favorite kind of weather. That sounds very natural. Here is another one. It is freezing this morning. I know. I almost did not want to get out of bed. Same here. Winter is getting harder for me every year. That is how small talk works. Easy comments, easy responses, easy additions. Here is one more. It is pouring outside. Yeah, I got completely soaked this morning. Oh no, did you have an umbrella? No, of course not. I forgot it at home. This kind of conversation feels real because it includes experience and reaction. That is the secret. When somebody talks about the weather, do not only say yes or no. Add something. Add a feeling. Add a memory. Add a little opinion. For example, yes, it is really windy. I almost lost my hat. Or, it is so hot today. I need iced coffee every hour. Or, it is finally sunny. I was getting tired of all the rain. These extra details keep the conversation alive. Now I want to help you sound even more natural. English speakers often talk about how the weather affects daily life. For example, it is too hot to sleep. This rain is ruining my plans. I love this cool weather. The wind is so strong today. I hope it stays sunny this weekend. I think it is going to rain later. The weather has been so strange lately. These are the kinds of sentences that connect weather to real life, and that makes your English sound more human. Now let's do a short weather speaking practice. I will say a situation, and then I will give you a natural sentence you can use. The sun is bright, and the sky is blue. It is such a beautiful sunny day. There are many dark clouds in the sky. It looks really cloudy today. Rain is falling very hard. It is pouring outside. The wind is soft and comfortable. There is a nice breeze today. The air is very cold. It is freezing this morning. The weather changes again and again all day. It is like 4 seasons in one day. You do not feel very well. I am feeling a little under the weather. You want to say something positive after a bad day. Well, every cloud has a silver lining. You want to say you will go anyway, no matter the weather. I'll be there. Come rain or shine. Very nice. Now let's look at a few common mistakes learners sometimes make. One mistake is saying, today is sun. That is not correct. We say, it is sunny today, not today is sun. Another mistake is saying, there has many winds. A more natural sentence is, it is very windy, or there is a strong wind. Another mistake is saying, I have cold. If you mean temperature, you can say, I am cold. If you mean sickness, you usually say, I have a cold. So be careful. I am cold means your body feels cold. I have a cold means you are sick. That is an important difference. Now let's talk about tone. When you talk about weather in English, your tone should usually be relaxed and friendly. You do not need to sound formal. You do not need long sentences. Simple is better. Natural is better. For example, instead of saying, the current temperature appears to be unusually low for this season, just say, it is pretty cold for this time of year. Much more natural. Now I want to give you a few mini dialogues that you can copy and practice. Listen and repeat them later if you want. Nice day, isn't it? Yeah, it is gorgeous. I hope it stays like this all weekend. It is so hot today. I know. I can barely think in this heat. Looks like rain. Yeah, I should have brought an umbrella. It is really windy out there. It sure is. I had trouble opening my car door. It is freezing today. Yeah, winter is definitely here. I am feeling a bit under the weather today. Oh no, I hope you get some rest. These kinds of short conversations are perfect for everyday English. Before we finish, I want to remind you of something important. Talking about the weather may seem small. It may seem simple. But simple topics are powerful. When you can talk about simple things well, your English becomes more natural. And when your English feels natural, you become more confident. So do not ignore small talk. It matters. It helps you connect with people. It helps you practice speaking. It helps you feel more comfortable using English in real life. And remember, you do not need to know every weather word in the dictionary. Start with the basics: sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, cold. Then add a few expressions. It is pouring. Nice day, isn't it? I am under the weather. Come rain or shine. That is already enough to help you in many real conversations. Before you go, remember this. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Learning English is the same. Some days are easy, some days are slow, some days feel frustrating. That is normal. What matters is that you show up, you listen, you repeat, you try again. If you stay consistent, your English will grow. Slowly, naturally. This is exponential English. Small steps. Every day, big change over time. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take a breath. And when you are ready, keep learning.